Independent now with the sad news that schools are having to spend money meant for books on feeding kids who are sent to school hungry. I guess there are a lot of useless parents out there, Josh.
Well, that's tough. That's it's just only that. Anyway, children coming.
Oh, can't make a sandwich. You
don't get that option in primary school. You send them in, and you have to pay what food that they are serving, basically. But anyway, children come in hungry every single day. Schools are dipping into their own budgets to feed pupils. Now, this is 1 million children living in poverty miss out on free school meals because they tightened the criteria to you have to earn 7,400 or something a year, or less than that. Then a lot of people are in that weird middle zone.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be honest.
That's for the family, is it? A whole family?
I think it's if one person has total household income.
Wow, that's really
and it's
desperate.
And believe it or not, that was about 8 years ago. We went through a year where we had exactly that. We did get on the school meals for that year because we weren't claiming any benefits, but we just had a bunch of kids. My wife wasn't working. I had just come off a whole load of work and hadn't started a new thing. So there's a weird year where we basically earned nothing. And we were entitled to the stuff. We didn't want to go on benefits, but we still were eligible. And then we weren't earning much money. The point is, that made a big difference that year, having those free school meals. Certainly when you have a couple of kids, it adds up. When you have very little income, the meals are, I think it's like £500 a term. So it just adds up and it makes a difference. So something like this, they do need to do something because there are children who are going hungry and it makes an impact on what they learn. And I just want to say something more before, sorry, Kerry, I know you want to, but I just want to say this is the kind of stuff that planning and thinking long term can really benefit the country economically as well.
It's politicians making these decisions. Don't want to think long term. They just want to know if they're going to still be popular next week and get elected.
And exactly that's the problem. But there are ways for this. We can source all our food from the UK, subsidising UK farmers to do it. Healthier food that would lead to a better educational outcomes for children.
Like communism to me, Kearse.
Well, no, I think what Josh is saying is all very sensible, but it's not my take, I guess, because I'm probably the wrong person to ask, because what I'm for is all the children should be given food, but it should be on a reward system. You pass a test, get over a certain point, you get a sausage, that kind of thing, and that makes them want to learn. It makes them want to know. No, it wasn't. That's a horrible way to think. Also,
as opposed to your horrible way to think.
My way works. My way, they work. I tell you, this would. And also, the kids get on the bus at the end of the day. I'd rather them just be hungry and out of energy.
Yeah. I mean, if we're going to be serious, I think, all state-educated kids. I was a state-educated kid. I had school dinners, we had to pay for it and stuff. But I think...
Make them eat the same awful desserts.
Yeah, actually, I loved it. It was much better than Mum's food, to be honest. But, I think it's great to have all kids getting fed, all getting, sitting down at the same table, and also taking that burden off the parents. Even middle-class parents, even, parents who... Because you spend a lot of time making meals for your kids.
Nah, I don't like kids anyway. To hell with them.